grandpa.
You don't look like a grandpa.
Couldn't agree with you more. I want to move back to Los Angeles with you.
Dad, I don't know what to say.
Come here.
When we last left Jack Bauer, he was on death's door. And his daughter actually offers this stem cell therapy, this experimental stem cell therapy, which, surprise, surprise, works. He's moving from New York back to LA to be with his family. New York is where he convalesced from this disease that we saw a little bit of last year. And, you know, things happen.
Look, I don't think this is something you should take lightly.
And what does Mr. Aruz want in return for his information?
CTU protection and immunity.
That's a lot to ask, Mr. Bauer.
CTU is a place that, you know, once upon a time was kind of 5 minutes into the future, and in this CTU is, again, 5 more minutes into the future. An example is we're using drones in New York, and we're taking some of the technology that we're seeing, the robotic and surveillance technology, and very, very high technology applied to this urban environment and to secure the UN. Let me give you a tour of CTU, the new New York CTU. This is a subterranean environment. It's actually not quite on Manhattan, but it's connected by a long subterranean tunnel. This is the interrogation room. There has been no coercive interrogation done here. It's all very sterile and very transparent. And it was done by design, again, because that's what the new CTU is about. And now we get into the bullpen, which is really it is a 2-tier environment. And here's the bullpen where you open up into the brain center. And of course, here is sort of this eye in the sky on New York. And we see even Arlo in the very first scene when we meet him is actually, you know, using his drone to check out a woman who's sunbathing. So, you know, we sort of in a very fun way bring up the privacy versus security issue. The screen actually, coincidentally, is 24 feet. Upstairs is what I call it the captain's chair. That's where Brian Hastings, who is the prime mover of the new CTU, and that's his lair. And he really has this, you know, bird's eye view of everything, and he looks down on everything. I think what we've done this year that we've never done in any CTU is we actually kept even vaguer the geography and the exterior. So we've established some very, very specific entrances and exits. When you take this elevator up above, you actually get to a heliport. And again, 5 seconds into the future, it's just a palm reader, a standard palm reader. And these elevators are extremely cool. They close and then move flush, so you can't even tell that an elevator is here. I think this franchise, the show, is about as good as the next idea. And if there's an idea, then there's a show. And then if there's an idea, maybe there's a deal. We're at the end of the contract for a lot of people, including Kiefer. So everything has to be refigured out if we're going to do it. And, you know, the changing economies of, you know, the business is changing. The recession has certainly impacted us. We don't have the blank check we used to have. So there's a lot of factors that'll have to, you know, come together. I think the only one, to me anyway, that's relevant is there a story to be told? As long as Jack's not dead, anything's possible.